Well, for everyone thinking that this was a fake rivalry, the fight is over and these guys still don't like each other. Run the intro. What's up guys, welcome back to the UFC arena. UFC 272 just ended. Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal, and let's jump right into it. So this fight went pretty much how I thought it would go, and it had a little bit of everything. It was a good fight. Colby is an excellent wrestler, and it showed. When he was able to take Masvidal to the ground, he was able to control him, and he was always a step ahead of him. Anytime Masvidal would move to get up, Colby would already be 2 steps ahead. But I would say that Masvidal's submission defense is a thing of beauty to watch. He just does the bare minimum and he just protects himself. He tucks his chin, he turns into him when he needs to turn into him. He always knows the little things that he needs to do to not get submitted, and that is why Damian Maia spoke so highly of Jorge Masvidal's submission defense. So with all of that being said, basically what we saw in the fight is Colby's dominant wrestling, and they both had success on the feet. Now the biggest strike of the fight definitely was Masvidal when he dropped Colby in the 4th round. But I mean, at that point Masvidal is tired and he hardly had any energy to go forward and try to finish that fight. But it was a good fight overall. Colby Covington won. When it just started, his striking was looking a little sloppy, and I was like, ooh, if he keeps fighting like this, he might definitely get caught. But as the fight went along, his striking got a little more crisp. He seemingly had a bit of nervous energy at the start there, and I think as the fight went along, he felt more comfortable and his striking got a little better, and he definitely landed some good strikes on Masvidal, especially when he had him against the fence and he was unloading some combinations. And you know, Masvidal there sticking his tongue out like it not hurting him, but he definitely felt some of those shots. And I mean, other than that one big shot that Masvidal landed, he didn't land that much on the feet either. So I would say on the feet it was actually pretty even, and on the ground Colby Covington dominated. What's next for both of these guys? Well, Colby Covington called out Dustin Poirier, and let's be real, Poirier doesn't want that fight. I think it would look a lot like this one looked. He would get taken down consistently and Colby Covington would dominate. Poirier would have a puncher's chance on the feet, but Colby would win. But if Poirier is crazy enough to take the fight, then sure, book it. What's next for Jorge Masvidal? Maybe fight Nate Diaz again, but don't give him anybody crazy because he will be on a 4-fight losing streak after that. Masvidal is a great fighter, but Colby, Usman, those are elite fighters. I would be very interested to see the outcome of Chimaev versus Burns, because if Chimaev can beat someone like Burns, then I say let him fight Colby next. If he can't beat Burns, then maybe Burns versus Covington. That's a fight we haven't seen yet. So there are matches out there to be made. Also, it's pretty late here, but I would like to give a shout out to RDA, Rafael Dos Anjos. He put on a great performance versus Renato Moicano, and boy, Moicano is tough. He ate so much damage in that fight and he never gave up. His corner didn't throw in the towel and partner just came, and in the last 30 seconds of the fight he actually was coming back and was winning. But at the end of the day, it was a very dominant performance by RDA. Good job. Also, Bryce Mitchell. This guy is for real. This guy is a great grappler. He was able to control Edson Barbosa on the ground for 3 rounds basically, and he got it to the ground the first time by dropping Edson Barbosa with punches. But good on him. He stuck to his game plan. He did not stray. He did what he had to do, and he won the fight with a dominant grappling display. So for once, all my picks on the main card were correct and the fights went how I thought they would go. That was lucky. But anyway guys, that's the end of this video. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like, please remember to subscribe. We're on the road to 400 subscribers, so please help your boy out, and I'll see y'all in the next one.